そういうの好きよ、私。でもほら体で感じちゃったもの。
だよ。お前、足を出しすぎなんだよ。
よし、戦闘準備バッチリよ。軍の科学者もさすがね。いい情報手に入れたわ。
Okay, got a returning character from One Piece, that being a cat burglar in her pre-time skip design, Nami, made by Dragon Studio. And as you can see from the box, the studio did two versions of this character, one in her pre-time skip design and another in her post-time skip design. And I decided to get both of them since Nami is one of my favorite characters. Both of the resin statues are 1/4 scale sizes, so I expected the boxes to be much larger, but it being smaller is a nice surprise. The studio is also making a Robin one, but I don't think I'll get them. I've been wanting another Nami figure for quite some time, so finding one of this size and the studio making both her pre and post time skip design was really good timing. The first thing to check out was the head sculpt, and while I like how the hair turned out, I'm not the biggest fan of the face expression. The statue also came in with the Chibi Luffy. Next is one of her arms, as this one is meant to hold the Climax. Here's the other arm as it rests on Nami's hip. Then comes Nami's top, and yes, the statue is a cast off, though I do wish the string parts were a bit more flexible since this can easily break. It also comes with a cool little card, having a picture of the statue. And the base itself. Nami's tattoo being in the front is probably one of my favorite parts of the statue, with the base being modeled after some beach sand, and a picture of the statue at the bottom. Here's the Climax, which is modeled after the events of the Skypiea arc, being upgraded with dials and becoming the perfect Climax, as Nami puts it. And finally, for the main body itself, as it has Nami with her shoes and small shorts. I was going to center or cover up the chest, but I don't think it'll be much of a problem, hopefully, if I just show a little bit. I've actually had a video blocked for showing too much of a figure once. It's kinda annoying to deal with, but hopefully it should be fine. Overall, really liked how it turned out. The main body is connected to the base with the two pegs on each of the feet, which went in easily. I had an extremely difficult time putting on the top because it wouldn't fit it in easily, but after numerous attempts, I managed to put it on without breaking anything luckily, though I don't think I can remove it anymore, unless I snap it off. The arms also went in easily. However, having the arm that holds onto the Climax was also extremely difficult. I thought I was going to break the statue's fingers at the rate I was going, but thankfully I managed to squeeze it into place before anything bad happened. The head sculpt went in easily. And the little Luffy is placed at the bottom. The statue, with the base included, is roughly 19 inches in height. Here's the completed statue. I was a little hesitant on using my rotating display since it's small, but thankfully it managed to get the job done. As you would expect from a 1/4 scale statue, it was quite expensive, costing me 324 USD, and that's for only one of them, as the other statue costed the same price. And the shipping was $115, which was cheaper than I expected, and it was for both statues as well. I think my favorite part of the statue, maybe other than the cast-off, it's probably the details given to the shorts and the top. I think they turned out great, and the color matches Nami's tattoo and the climate act. While I like the chibi Luffy sitting there, it is quite unbalanced and it tends to fall off to its side very easily, which gets annoying. I think my biggest problem with the statue was the difficulty of putting on the top and placing the climate act into place, both proving to be really challenging, especially the top, because while I struggled to put it into place, I realized that the coloring of the top would leave lines or scratches on the body, something I didn't notice right away, so now the upper body is marked with blue lines unfortunately, and it left me quite frustrated to be honest. But other than that, I liked how everything else turned out, from the coloring to the pose itself. I also slightly disliked how the face turned out, but it doesn't bother me as much once everything is put together. And now for a quick comparison to the long hair version made by the same studio, and if I'm being honest, I think the long hair version looks far superior in my opinion. That's pretty much it for the showcase. Glad to finally have a Nami statue that's a little more accurate to the source material, and hopefully satisfy my need to buy any more Nami figures in the future, but you never know. I would like a Robin statue of a similar size and quality, but I didn't really like how Dragon Studio made their Robin statues, so I'll wait until something else is released or announced. That'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching, can't wait to see more of Nami as the story reaches its conclusion. Bye!
みんなはあれから誰とも会ってねえよ。広いんだここ。まさか最初に波に会えるとは思わなかったよ。